What's up, guys? My name is Dave, and today I'm going to show you how to play The Way You Do the Things You Do. It's a Motown classic written by Smokey Robinson, and it was originally performed by the Temptations, which is super old school, and it's just an absolute classic jam. Jerry Garcia used it all the time. Kind of a sweetener. It's just like it's a nice, beautiful, it's just a vibe. And it's very simple. The last two Motown lessons I had, they ended up they were a bit complex. There was a lot of different stuff. And this is a classic John Kahn bass line that is simple, it is repetitive, and it's very easy to follow. And so I wanted to kind of give that to you guys too. I like songs like this. This version here is about 8 minutes long, and it's just great to work on your groove and to have something that's easy and it depends on what you're up for, but this is a great, and you can just focus on your time and your feel, and we're jamming, we're playing with the guys. So let's get started. Again, very, very simple. It's going to be an C, so 8th fret. So it's got this real basic pattern here. And the walk down is you gotta smile so bright. 10 8 10 8 11 8. So I'm holding you so tight. You know you could have. Sorry, I didn't want to. So we're on 8, yeah, and we're just going to the octave. So that again, that's 10 8 10 8 11 8. And then he goes. This isn't the whole song, but that's the pattern that he uses the entire time. And so familiarize yourself with that, and then, like I say, there's a couple other little things I'll show you, and then we're just gonna work at the vibe and just follow along, and it's great. Like I say, it's like we're going to the gym for our feel and our pocket and our time and everything, and it's not an intense workout. This is a pretty easy, sweet, it's just got something, there's something sweet about it. And it's very sweet if you listen to the lyrics, old school, man. And it's, let's go. So we have that pattern, and the change is going to be to the F, same pattern, just once. So again, when you're from the C, and then you would, from 8, you go 6, 7, 8, the pattern, and then 6, 5, 8. And again, there's not a lot to this song, so let's keep going. The way you swept me off my feet, you could have been a groove. The way you smell so sweet, you could have been some perfume. Was? Well, you could have been anything that you wanted to, and I can tell the way you do the things you do. Whoops, sorry, I keep hitting that wrong note. As pretty as you are, you could. So that little turnaround there, you do this. We do this twice, and then which is the G there. So you're on the C. Just another 8-10 snap. You could have been anything that you. So again, that change you'll do the G. So on 10 here, and but it's the same. It's either or it's just, you know what I mean? Like you can, and then so there's two little phrases. Boom, bim, ba, 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 ba. So again, and then what I do is, so it's 10, 8, 8, 10, da, ba, boom, ba. Let's do that one more time here. A little bit.
You know you could have been some perfume.
Here we go.
Well, you could have been anything that you wanted to, and I can tell the way you do the things you do, the way you do the things you do. As pretty as you are, you know you could have been a flower, a good look swirling in it. You know you could have been an hour, the way you stole my heart. You know you could have been a cool crook, and baby you're so smart. You know you could have been a schoolboy. Well, you could have been anything that you wanted to, and I can tell the way you do the things you do.
Yeah. Melvin Seals on the keys there, just tearing it up. So everything's the same here. We're going to go to the F.
You made my life so rich. You know you could.
Again, it's super clean and simple and repetitive. He doesn't deviate from the form at all. And so, like, welcome to Easy Street. You know what I mean? It's really great. I just love these. And I don't, like for me to practice, I really enjoy this because it's like, this is all I listen to anyways. It's like, that would be my dream, right? Back in the day, for Jerry to call, hey, are you available? We got a gig, we need a guy. And I was just, yeah. And so I love emulating John Kahn. And it's like, yeah, he's not doing much. And it's all repetitive, but he's on point the entire song, right? And so I like to, too, because the muscle you're kind of training is, you get the song off the ground and we're locked in. You're locked into the drummer. Everything sounds good. Everything's feeling good. But this is an 8-minute jam. So, a couple, 3-4 minutes in, like, are you still dialed? Are you still locked in? Are we still vibing? And because it takes energy to, build and maintain a groove. And so that's the work. That's what we're doing. That's the iron that we're pumping here and to carry the metaphor like forever. But still, that's like for me. I don't know. You know, I started in a band and we played a lot of gigs. The first year played 30 something gigs. So I kind of got trained up, and then we could do a 3-hour set a show or a 4-hour show. You know, and it was doable, and it got a lot of time in and stuff. But I'm just thinking if you're more of a beginner, if you don't play in a band and you'd hope to someday or whatever, these are great templates to use and to give you that steady energy. So if you are playing in your jamming or whatever, say it's an open jam, and because that's what I've played with guys, you know, like when we're vibing, if we're at a party, it's kind of loose or whatever, we might play for 20 minutes or 20, you know what I mean? Just like off and go. And it's good to be able to have that conditioning to be able to do that. And so, like I said, this is easy, it's smooth, it's clean. And so let's keep going. Just listen to John. So you know I don't want to play over him the whole time. So they did the jam over 2 rounds, and then they do a verse. And then the second jam, which of course is always the jam, they stay on that C. So talk about basic, like this, this is it. See, I noticed I kind of just rushed a little part, and that's what I'm trying to, and that's what you're trying to get to, because there's, you know, you can play the same notes, but it's like, you know, I'm just trying to think of a way to screw it up, or you speed it up. You know, that is what we're practicing against. And trying to establish that clean, clear baseline. You know, that's it. And so and then now we're in the C, so it doesn't change for the rest of the song. I noticed too, you know, just little subtle things like that was probably as far as I would take it. As far, at least in this version where they don't, John Kahn just stays right in the zone, and like I don't know, there's just something to be learned from that, and it's just worth it. And if you know you're young and you're going for it, because there's a lot to be learned. You know, it's infinite. You know, got to play Eyes of the World. You know, which is a totally different approach, and it's there's a lot more going on. This is real simple, real easy, but that doesn't mean it's you know, it's easy and simple and basic, but like I say, the work, the challenge is building and maintaining that, and you know, you want to finish strong, and yeah, it's just good. It's really good. It's a good thing to work on. So let's keep going. We got a little bit more. Even playing it here right now. By now, I'm a little tired. Just no kidding. My right hand is kind of like, all right, how long are we gonna do this? Yeah, buddy. Woo! So I'll obviously attach this in the description so you guys can play along. Yeah. And I felt the need to, in my Motown series here, bring you something a little easier to play. Those other ones, they're a mouthful. And yeah. And this is so, like I say, I honestly, I haven't been playing. I've been working a lot, actually. We're adding on to my house, and I've just been working like every day. But still, you get long in the tooth on these, and you carry it and carry it and carry it and carry it. And again, too, like me, would probably want to start adding. Just adding shit like that, right? But John, his hit, and that's another. I guess the theme of this, would be restraint. You have the ability to throw in tasty licks and fills and take it to the next level or whatever. But in a song like this, that's not what we're here for. We're here just to support the groove and let, like Jerry, and then Melvin Seals on keys was just throwing tasty fills in the back and everything. It was really nice. That's not saying you can't do the other stuff, but I just like practicing restraint. Because if you start throwing, and then we're all guilty of this, but a common error can be like early on in the song or early on your set or whatever, like you throw out all your tricks, right? You start doing all your shit. Well, you're 4 songs in, and now maybe a lot of your bass lines might sound similar. You're playing different song, but all your licks are the same, and so it's just food for thought. I'm not saying I'm right and you're wrong, or there's a right and a wrong way. We're making music here. This is we're having fun, and so just kind of throwing it out there. And I wanted to get something out. I had a little bit of time to myself, and so I thought this would be a good way to spend my Sunday night. So, all right, guys. Well, that's all I got for this one, but I will be back real soon with a lot more. Thanks.